Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Georgie. I do makeup tutorials and makeup reviews here on my channel. So if you want to see more of my future videos, make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you can support me. In today's video, I am going to do a foundation wear test. I have here the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, so I'm super excited. I just got them recently. So if you want to see the wear test, how the foundation look like, then just keep on watching. So here is the packaging of the foundation, like the actual box. Also, this is the actual product. So it comes in a long glass bottle and then plastic lid. It comes with a pump already, which is really good. This foundation is a medium coverage with a luminous natural finish. It is also good for a dry combination and oily skin. It also comes with a 50 shades. So my shade right now is 300C. So I'm sure you can find your shades within the range of what they have. Also, this one retails for $50 Canadian. So I am super excited to try this because these are my go-to foundation. Medium coverage, really good. So I am excited. So let's go ahead and try it. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to apply is my primer. And I have the NATASHA Liquid Cell Canvas. This is one of my favorite primers. So I'm just gonna apply that. I use one pump. Okay, now I'm ready to apply the foundation, so I'm just gonna give it a little shake before we apply this. And I think I'm just gonna, okay, let's see how it, okay, there you go. Oh. Okay, I did try two full pump and a little bit, and I'm picking up with my sponge on this side, and then I'm gonna use a brush on this side. So let's apply that. Okay, so the shade is pretty good. It definitely has the right undertone for me. When I shopped at Sephora last time, it was so crowded that I didn't actually match it on my skin. So I just used the Sephora app to find my foundation. They have a shade finder on their website. So I used that and it recommended this based on the foundation that I'm already using. So moving on to my forehead right now. On my forehead, it's a tiny bit light because it's not even there. It's a little bit dark. So that's okay though. Like, what can you do? Okay, so it seems like it's definitely a medium coverage. I'm just trying to blend it for now. So that is the coverage so far. So I have nothing on this side yet, and this is with foundation. Yeah, so I really like the coverage. Now I'm going to go over on this side with a synthetic brush. So I have here, this is from NYX, and apply this. Okay, so 2 full pump is not enough because I think my sponge took it all. That's what you get when you try to apply a sponge. Okay, oh, but I really like the finish on this side with a brush too, because it almost looks like so natural, and this one is so medium. Okay, and I'm gonna add maybe one more pump. I'm picking up with my brush. Whoa, that might be a lot now. Okay, so right now it is about 10:30, so I might finish like around 11 or so. Okay, blend. So it seems like it does blend really nice both with a brush and a beauty blender. I feel like the brush tends to give you more product because it doesn't absorb the foundation as much as the sponge or the beauty blender. So here you go guys, this is the application of the sponge, and on this side is the brush. What do you think? I feel like I like this side better with a brush application because for some reason it's a little bit more smoother. Like, Can you see that? Like it's just smoother, and on this side, I don't know, it's just my feeling, but anyway, I could definitely see that luminosity on my skin. It's very nice, and I could tell that this is a medium coverage, so it's not like when you apply double wear from Estee Lauder or like NARS Radiant Long Wear Foundation. So those foundations are full coverage, but this one is not as full coverage. But it depends on how you decide which one is a full coverage, because sometimes for my style and my type of makeup, sometimes this can be almost a full coverage, so it's up to you, but they labeled it as a medium coverage. So I'm going to set this up with a powder, and after setting up, I'm going to give you a little more close up on to what it's looking on my skin right now. So to set my foundation, I'm just gonna use the Laura Mercier setting powder. Just kind of using my sponge too, just a tiny bit. I'm not gonna set too much. And you know what I like to do, why I sometimes use my sponge? Because it has that little bit of dampness, and it's just kind of really pretty on the skin when you try to set it with powder. So here it is, guys. This is the finished look of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. As far as I can see, I really like the coverage, and the good thing about this one is right now my skin has that like dryness, like little dryness around the area where I don't know what's going on. It's just really cold right now and it's so dry, so I have a lot of dry patches around my skin, and I find it that it doesn't cling onto some part of my skin that is dry, so I really like that, and it feels like moisturizing, so maybe that's why. Also, it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel like heavy on the skin. Really good. I love the shade. Is pretty good. I'm just gonna put a little bit of bronzer. It's might be a little light, but we'll see if it deoxidizes. Overall, so far, I really like it. I like the coverage, so I hope that it doesn't go away or go somewhere. I don't know, right? So if it doesn't crease, it stays like this, stay put, and all that we want with a foundation. So I'm really happy for now so far, and we are going to see that later. I'm going to check back with you. So right now it's 10:41. You see there, 10:41 a.m. So I'm going to check back maybe midday. I might be out still doing some stuff, so I'm going to check maybe outside with a natural light, but right now it's really gloomy, it's so cloudy, so I don't know if I'm going to see a light, if it's going to be better. But for me, so far so good. Everything is looking good with this foundation, and I really like it for now. So I'll see you later for my second check. Hi guys, so I'm here to check back with you with the Anastasia foundation. So I'm still not home, I'm out. I'm actually at the mall right now. So this is a natural light, and it's been about around 4 hours. So 2:58 right now. So this is how the foundation look like. So far so good, haven't touched up, and I think that's it. I will see you later. Bye! Hi guys, I am back, and this is my final check-in for the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation that I applied around 10:40 this morning, and right now it is 9:28 p.m. as you can see, so it's almost 11 hours. And earlier when I checked in kind of like midday, it was about 5 hours, and that was really good. I was so satisfied with the coverage. It feels like it didn't move, and like I mentioned earlier that I was wearing a mask because I was out, I was shopping and stuff like that, and I couldn't check in again. So this is my final check-in with you guys. As you can see, I look a little bit funny because I feel like most of the foundation kind of like fade and come off a little bit, especially around my nose. You can see it's a little, and even there it's kind of like red. Also, I was telling you earlier, my skin is a bit dry this time because it's winter season here in Vancouver. My skin is definitely dry, and I could see that a little bit. I'm gonna get you a little bit more close up right here. Yeah, so you can see over there, just a little dry. I would say that maybe around 7 to 8 hours, this foundation is really good, especially when you don't suffer for a dry skin. If your skin is just normal, I find it after 8 hours, my dryness tend to accentuate, and I could start seeing it around here, especially like here. But the good thing about it is, even though I applied it since morning and now it's 9 p.m. so it's 11 hours, guys, like without touching up as well. And this is how it looks like. So the primer did a really good job, of course. But for a luminous foundation, I was expecting more kind of oily than this. But like you can see a little bit more shiny here, around here. Even like here, it's not really, even though I'm wearing a mask. This foundation is an okay foundation for me. I would say from 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, I would say this is about 6.5. I could wear it up to maximum 8 hours and that's it. It's gonna give up. So really, really good. I'm happy about it. Just as long as you kind of like know your timeline and you don't want to wear more than 8 hours, then I think you're good to go. It definitely comes off, as you see here. And I also want to mention that I think this foundation does deoxidize just a tiny bit, which is perfect for me because I thought it was a bit lighter this morning. So just keep that in mind if you are buying this foundation, and if you have a bit more lighter skin, maybe you want to adjust that to just a tiny bit lighter shade, so that, you know, because it deoxidizes a little bit more close up again. You see here, there is a bit of deposit like there, but it definitely like it's gone around my nose, and like especially here it's very uneven because the mask is rubbing. So it's definitely not a transfer proof. It's just good for the day where you don't want to wear a mask. Most of the time you are outside, then you probably can see like more of a flawless perfect finish. But again, I would say maximum 8-hour wear. So 6.5 Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, $50. It's not too bad. I think that's everything that I wanted to say. I hope you find this video useful. Thank you again, guys, for watching, and I will see you on my next review. Bye, guys.